Let's read Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hey, Killa, I'm going to need you to listen up. What's your name, bro? Black. Killa and Black. Watch this. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Black. Who was Moses speaking to? Israel. Did it say the whole world? Did it say black men and white men? Asian. It said Israel and Israel only, right? So there was Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Meaning Deuteronomy was written to the Israelites, for the Israelites, and by the Israelites. That's it. Nobody else. He didn't say nobody else, right? Let's get Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
It said it would come to pass if thou would not hearken. Hearken means listen. It said it will come to pass, Israel, if you would not listen to God, right?
To observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day.
So it said it will come to pass if you would not listen to God's commandments, right? If you would not listen to them and do them, something will happen. Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Hey, sis, what's your name? Sis Jean? Sis Jean, is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a bad thing. It is a bad thing. A blessing is a good thing. A curse is a bad thing.
Right.
It says, Israel, if you will not listen to God to do his commandments, curses will come upon you. Something bad will happen to you, right? Let's jump to verse 46. We're still in Deuteronomy, so it still talks to the children of Israel and the children of Israel only, right? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they,
we're talking about the curses.
Right.
Right? We're talking about the curses. It said, and they
shall be upon thee for a sign.
It will be the curse will be upon the children of Israel for a sign. Here's one of these rhetorical questions again. How do I know this is Santa's mark? The sign. Maryland and Hazelwood. The signs, right? Signs do what, Sis Jean? It identifies something, right? So, read that from the top.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
The curses will be upon the children of Israel for a sign. For a sign. It'll be their identification card who the children of Israel is today.
Right.
Right? Today, October 2023. Let's see one of the curses that was upon the children of Israel. Let's jump to verse 68. Let's jump to verse 68. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Talk to the children of Israel. It says that the Lord will bring thee into Egypt again with ships. When I say Egypt, Killa, what are you thinking of? The word Egypt, when I say Egypt, what are you thinking of? Egyptians, right? You're thinking about the Egyptians, the pyramids, the Sphinx, Pharaoh and them, right? Over there in Northeast Africa, right? But remember I told you, that land wasn't always called Africa or Egypt. It was actually called the land of Mizraim, the land of Cush, the land of Ham, right? So Egypt actually is synonymous with something. Most words got a meaning behind them, right? Let's see the meaning behind Egypt. What do Egypt actually mean? Because it was a word before it was a country. So let's see what Egypt means out of the Bible. How the Bible defines Egypt. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
For the actual question, Sis Jean.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Hold on, it was loud. Read it for again.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Says Gene, what did it just call Egypt? House of bondage. You're absolutely right. Brother Black, what's another word for bondage? If you're bound. What was the children of Israel in the land of Egypt? Biggest word on that flyer.
Hey, fly team.
Slaves. Was they not slaves in the land of Egypt? Absolutely they were. So Egypt is synonymous with bondage or slavery.
That's right.
So now that you know that, watch how Deuteronomy 28 and 68 hit your spirit now. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt,
Bondage or slavery?
again with ships.
Who history is that? Who went into slavery on slave ship? Killa, what? But hold on, I thought it's talking to the children of Israel. You say what? But ain't that our history though? So what does that make us, according to the Bible? The Israelites. You're absolutely right, bro.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is